Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2022 ski test. Got a fun one for you today. This is the Atomic Bent Chetler 120. This ski's been around for a couple years. Gets a nice graphic refresh for this year, and just one of those skis that we just get a ton of comments about, a ton of interest in this ski, and for good reason. They just did a really nice job of making this wide, fun, playful, surfy ski, that has that, freestyle capability in the backcountry. So just a really nice overall wide ski, really better suited for fresh and soft snow. But our testers have found that it works pretty darn good when there's not fresh snow. So that's one of the highlights of this ski here. Starting with construction, we got a light wood core. For how wide this thing is at 120 underfoot. If you put anything more than a light wood core in here, just the amount of material used is going to make it pretty darn heavy. So they do a good job of keeping it lively and energetic with that light wood core. Carbon backbone as well, so carbon stringers that run through the tail and through the shovel here. Those stiffen the ski without weighing it down. Provides a pretty impressive amount of energy. That's kind of what we keep hearing from our testers, is that these things just have a really good amount of snap to them. One of the reasons why they do that is because, they call it their 30-40-30 rocker profile. So 30 in the tip, 40 underfoot, and then 30 back in the tail again. So we do get pretty good positive camber underfoot, leading to that snappiness and energy of the ski. When that rocker profile is combined with the rather dramatic taper shape of the ski, it does generate a shorter than average turn radius. So in this 184, we're looking at a 19-meter turn radius. Usually for wider skis like this, we're seeing, the plus 20 plus in terms of the radius. But the fact that the taper is so long, widest part of the ski is here. So really you're only dealing with side cut from here back to wide part in the tail, which is about here. So that central, 40% or whatever they're calling it in the ski is responsible for that turn radius. Makes the ski really want to bounce up and out of the snow and have that playful and surfy feel. In terms of that rocker, when you decamber it, it starts even below that taper line. So very long rocker, and pretty low for the amount, so that splay isn't too dramatic. We see it more in the tail, where that rocker starts about here, about the same as the tip. It actually looks quite the same. And pretty moderate amount of splay for the tail there. Gonna give it that playful, surfy, smeary feeling that, we love to watch in the videos of these pro skiers that are riding this thing, which is pretty fun and amazing to watch. Just the capabilities of the ski. Dual horizon tech in the tips and tails. So they mill out the sides of the fronts of the ski here, gives it more surface area without making it wider. So just acts like a boat hull, planes through the snow. Same thing is found in the tails as well. So that's a really nice feature to have in a ski of this width, that you get that rounded, surfy feeling to it. We get a bunch of comments on this with both mount points and length selection. We have found that skiers that use this in a more directional format, so not really skiing backwards a whole lot or doing tricks in the backcountry, tend to like it back a little further from the line, a -3 or something like that. And then we also get people that are in between sizes, and we've generally recommended to size up if you're in between, mostly because of the amount of rocker and taper does shorten the effective edge of this ski. And if you're planning on using it in deep snow, it's just more fun to have that extra surface area and stability of the longer length. So, feel free to reach out with questions about length and mount point, as that does seem to be a pretty hot topic with a ski like this. And you want to get it right too. This is a pretty specific ski with a singular purpose. So you do want to make sure that you get it right in that regard. But that's it. That's the Atomic Bent Chetler 100. Wonderful, playful powder ski. Tons of capability on this thing. and just, you know, an absolute blast when you get it in the right conditions. Check this thing out at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.